Johnny Depp won Oscar and Golden Globe nominations for his portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow in the first instalment of Pirates of the Caribbean. Part Long John Silver, part Keith Richards, with a whole lot of debt thrown in for good measure. Captain Jack is a true screen icon of the 21st century.
This character is so clever and so smart and so much fun and heroic in a kind of underhanded way.
I was handed this opportunity to make something of this character, and there were a number of people who thought that I was nuts, you know.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
It was really funny on the first one because the character of Jack Sparrow, as I read it, was totally straight, and then he came in and he created this amazing character.
Scarlet! Not sure I deserve that.
When we were writing Jack Sparrow the first time through, of course we hadn't seen Johnny's performance, and we were writing this trickster, rogue, swashbuckler character. Johnny's performance was absolutely correct to what we wrote, but nothing like we imagined it would be.
Well, I may have deserved that.
For the second movie, he takes the character even to newer heights. And
how much do you know about Davy Jones? Jack Sparrow!
Such an original creation. You just think, how on earth did you come up with that man?
Are you telling the truth?
Every word, love.
Just watching him work is really extraordinary because that is his. He's come up with that and you can only admire him.
That was great, Johnny. Let's try one more then.
Welcome aboard. Sometimes it's actually better to pull back a little bit and let Johnny take another step. So you're actually leaving the room for him to interpret.
Mollicky-licky. Mollicky-licky! To Jack Sparrow. Captain Jack Sparrow!
Every kid you meet has his Jack Sparrow impression now. It seems like he's created a myth and an icon out of nothing.
Every word was a lie.
Pretty much.
One of the initial things that was really important to me was that a 3-year-old can sit down next to a 50-year-old, and they all get the same thing out of this character.
Little seasoning.
we wouldn't be all back here if not Johnny wanted to play this character again. And hopefully we'll want to play it for a long time because we love making these movies.
There will come a moment when you have the chance to do the right thing.
I love those moments. I like to wave at them as they pass by.
I hosted the last Pirates of the Caribbean premiere, and it wasn't quite as big as this. It was a big one, but this is huge.
And they tell me this is the biggest premiere in the last 10 years here in London, which is real exciting for us. I'm glad we have everybody back here, too.
Yeah. Obviously, there's a lot of anticipation for this one. I mean, you knew that, obviously, because when you were filming this one.
Yeah, well, you know, we hoped the audience would enjoy the first one. They did, and I think we made a really entertaining movie for the second one. The people at Disneyland, where we had the other premiere, loved it, and hopefully the people in London will love it just as much.
I'm with someone who I think everyone out there, they know who you are. They're screaming for you, Orlando.
Hello, how's everyone? I hope everyone wore the sun cream today.
Yeah, there's going to be a few burn marks, I think.
Yeah, you're kidding me, yeah.
How often do you actually get to come back to London? Because the fans here love you. Everywhere in Britain, they love you.
As much as I can, and I just, you know, I love coming back to London, and, you know, I'm hoping to do a little film over here at some point soon, and, you know, I mean, I sort of have found myself doing all these big films in Hollywood, which is amazing. I mean, I wouldn't change it, but I do love British films, and I do want to be a part of that, so I'm sort of hoping to do some of that hopefully in the next year or so.
Would it be fair to say that Captain Jack, I mean, you've played some great characters, but he's one of the coolest?
I mean, for me, is because he's just so much fun to play. Just the chance to be absolutely, totally irreverent and just kind of have a ball, you know, and get paid for it.
Yeah, you see, that's what I like about all your characters are like that. I mean, obviously this film and you've done quite a few other ones, including Chocolate Factory and everything, they all appeal to the kids. I mean, is this something you bear your children in mind when you take on roles nowadays?
Well, certainly, I mean, the opportunity to do a film that my kiddies can see, you know, is appealing. It's a strange job for a grown man.
Tell me about the action sequences. How tough were they to film?
Well, anytime someone comes to you and says, we're going to strap you into a 40-foot wheel and spin you up, you know, around, you know, upside down and stuff, you know there's a challenge involved. So that was probably the most difficult stuff to shoot, in fact, the action stuff. And also being, you know, the human shish kebab. Yeah.
Well, you do it well, and you have all of us worrying about you. We're like, no, he can't get injured.
Oh, thank you very much.
Johnny Depp, thank you very, very much. Thank you. Nice
Good
to see you.
pleasure.
All good premieres have great after parties, and this one is no exception. Dead Man's Chest is the most eagerly anticipated film of summer 2006, and with a stellar cast, stunning locations and amazing special effects, it certainly lives up to the hype. With a third instalment planned for next summer, there's plenty more swashbuckling to come, so don't worry. We'll see you on a red carpet very soon. Bye-bye.